Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of
The Unbox Boys!
In the Garage. I'm Dave, along with my son, Elias.
Hello.
And we're here to check out something very cool today. The Kotobukia and ArtFX Batman Arkham Knight. The 1/10 scale pre-painted model kit. We'll be giving it the slap scale, but we'll leave off the articulation on this since it's a statue and it's not actually an action figure. So a possible score of 3 out of 3 if it's awesome in every area, which I suspect it just might be.
It should be like 5, you know.
Yeah, we might just give it the 4th point anyway. But as you can see, the front, Kotobukia, ArtFX there, Batman Arkham Knight, Batman. This can come, it's sold separately, but they also have the Arkham Knight figure, which we did see at, where were we at? Barnes & Noble?
Yeah.
They were like on a 50% off table, and they had a bunch of them.
You should have got it.
I wasn't crazy about it, but after looking at this,
I thought it was really cool.
I may go back and get it. We'll have to see.
You should, if it's still there.
Yeah, there's the side of the box.
Oh, that's cool. It's like kind of like in the game. There's stuff.
Okay.
This is from a video game. So.
Right. Arkham Knight.
Yeah, Batman Arkham Knight.
There it is with the Batmobile. Very nice. This is kind of one of those boxes you keep.
Yeah.
And then there's the back with a lot of detail. If you want to freeze frame what they say on it, you can do that now. But they've really taken a lot of time to make this a nice display and diorama with a lot of flexibility to it. So let's crack it open and check out the slap.
Oh my word. This is sweet. I love this.
Okay, before we get into the sculpt, the S of the slab scale, let me just tell you that this is a painted model kit.
Yeah.
So there is lots of assembly required, but it's the nice thing about that is that you can customize this to look a bunch of different ways, but it's going to take us a little time, obviously, to
do that.
To put these away because they come in a variety of pieces. So if you like model kits or Legos, even this might be a fun option. But as you can see, there's lots of things to put together.
Yeah.
Fortunately, they give you instructions for
That's
that,
nice.
so they show you how to piece things together here. Actually, quite extensively. If I can get this opened up. In fact, clear those aside, and you can kind of see some of the detail of the instructions, where to place it. So this is kind of a not just something open it up and set it up, but it's a project, something you can have a little fun with and get your money's worth putting it together just the way you want. So we will set that up later, but just taking a look at the figure itself for the sculpt, I'd say that's pretty epic.
It is really epic. I love how they did this. Like, he's like, oh my word. It's like in action. Like,
Yeah.
you can just see him popping out.
That's right.
It's like 3D.
Yeah. Let's see. The cut of the chest, because Batman, it's kind of supposed to be muscular, but it's also his suit. I think they've done a good job of that. I think the sculpt details on his utility belt here, although I don't see the shark spray anymore. No. It's kind of, it's got that kind of mechanical. I mean, that's his thing. He's got gadgets, but then they've also got this nice sort of mesh look in here, which is also sculpted and not just painted, so it's very nicely textured.
Oh my
there.
word. It looks so good. This looks like exactly like the game almost.
Yep.
Oh my word.
Let's see. The bottom of the shoes here even have some nice tread on them. He does have this one peg here, which is obviously to set him, into the thing, so he can just stand there and just be on up in the air, just held by that one peg. It's a cloth cape there as well. Let's see, underneath the cape, again, some more nice texture on his back with more tools and things he's got. Nice detail there. So yeah, for the sculpt anyway, for the S and the slap, he gets a full point.
Full point.
Full point.
for the likeness.
It's amazing.
It is. I mean, obviously, it looks like Batman. Most of him is covered up. I don't know if this is supposed to be based on a particular actor.
No.
If the video game Batman was based on an actor, or who did it.
No,
if they did a
no,
face
no.
capture.
This looks exactly like the video game character, and I'm pretty sure they, with the Arkham series, they just made their own, and this one looks exactly like the how it looks in Batman Arkham Knight, like almost like it's crazy. Even the eyes are like super detailed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just the shape and everything, it just makes it look really just the same. Same with the armor and all that. You can just tell that it's
awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so for likeness, full point.
Full point.
Again, there is no articulation on this because it is a statue. It is not an action figure. It does not move at all. But
Well,
what it doesn't do, because it's not an action figure, I'd say just for the sake of the consistency of the scale, and because it's a model kit and gives you
Yeah.
so many other options, we'll sort of replace the articulation with fun and enjoyment that you can have in putting this together and checking out. Plus, it's just epic, so we'll give that a full point as well.
yeah.
That's cheating, I know, but because it's supposed to be based on articulation.
not cheating.
So for articulation, it's a fail because it doesn't move, but it's not supposed to, so a full point for that.
Full point.
So then we come to the final, and that is P for paint. And this looks pretty great. I mean, very
Yeah.
well detailed, not sloppy at all. You can see, obviously, it's just a few of the darker colors, but even in that, you've got kind of a nice kind of, I don't know what you call it. Steel. It's not really blue. It's kind of a very dark bluish gray to the main body part, but then a nice gloss on the Bat logo there. His belt looks great with some nice detail, mostly gold, but as we pointed out before, the buckles and stuff just very nicely done. The mesh there looks like mesh. It's great. I mean,
It does look really good.
if I had any complaints at all, which I am finding it hard to find anything to complain about, but the face tone itself is just pretty even. You know what I mean? As far as just at least from the nose down, not a lot of variance or shade or gradient there, so it's just kind of a singular paint style. But maybe he has a great complexion, and that's all it is. So I can't really fault them too much for that. I won't complain about that. And the eyes are menacing, and if you look at it long enough, he almost looks cross-eyed, but not really. I think it's just the cowl that's on there. So I think they took some time and really did a good job. So for paint, we're also going to give it a full point.
Yeah.
Full point.
And with some of the diorama put together, it's even more epic.
Yeah.
The sculpt on those pieces, the paint, the wash, everything on that is just really pretty cool. So, and there are lots of options. This is the one that we chose. We can kind of see it from the back there as well, how it kind of connects together. But overall, a pretty epic statue from Kotobukia and ArtFX Plus of Batman Arkham Knight. Make sure I got the name of it right. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. Be sure and smash that like button if you like this video. Let us know if you think we should also get the Arkham Knight that goes with this too. I didn't think it was looking as cool, but now that I've got this, I think
It was looking awesome.
yeah,
Okay.
especially 50% off. If there's any left, we might have to make a trip to Barnes & Noble. Yeah, leave comments down below. Let us know if you've played the video game, what you think, how this compares to the video game as far as the looks of the Batman, what you think. And be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell when that pops up too, so you know when new videos are posted. And be sure to share on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you'd like. Till next time, God bless.